Hi everyone. I'll try to get through this as best as I can. Fighting off a cold from my daughter. So, don't mind me if I read from my phone. I'm not good at memorizing what I say sometimes, unless it's like written down, and I haven't had time to review it. Because I've been dealing with my household being sick. So, okay. So my name is Sofie Blanco. I prefer the nickname Sofie. I am in my mid-20s currently. I am a stay-at-home mom to a very energetic 1-year-old and a veteran wife who works part-time from home. I had started as a freshman at around age 19. But since then, I have gone through the ringer in my personal life, hence why I feel so left behind and have felt defeated and overwhelmed and excited to discover different aspects of myself along the way. I have gone through a lot of grief and medical things as a college student. Hence, I have been left behind in my original graduating class. I had to and felt the need to transfer to community colleges and universities to feel more included to manage my schedule. I would like to go back to the start off by saying I was not always interested in attending and pursuing my higher education. Such factors included fear, not being able to afford what comes with achieving one's higher education. One fear that I had was because of my being an IEP student, that I couldn't be smart enough and understand my college courses, and that professors wouldn't want to accommodate and work with me since I had experienced this in high school before I had to homeschool myself for high school. Because when I was attending school, a teacher had yelled at me so bad that I just did not want to go back. So I was, because the teacher yelled at me so bad in front of the whole class for not knowing I was supposed to be in her classroom instead of the classroom number I was given. And then at the end of the day, it wasn't my fault. They had changed the room numbers when I was assigned. Then second instant, when I felt out of fear that the education system had failed me, was when I was attending my first semester in college. I had a professor out me when I had handed her a form to sign up for my IEP accommodations. And she said after I had handed it to her that she wasn't going to be slowing down for anyone, and we just needed to keep up regardless. Not my funnest moment. And I was shocked, and I felt so many emotions in that instance. It was in that moment that I had to learn that I needed to seek an education that fit me and offered me respect and empowerment, though not making me feel bad for needing certain accommodations. Another thing that influenced me and shaped me through my college years was getting introduced to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, aka RBG, by my oldest brother and his wife. She is someone whom I inspired to be in some sense, and that she stood and fought for what was right through all the injustice in our country. Lastly, what influenced me in the path was going through the tough times mentally and financially, since my husband had just gotten out of the military when I was 5 months pregnant. Going through a tough time medically, being in and out the hospital, I couldn't be able to find support with the VA right away. As a college student transitioning academically, there were no real resources. So in summary, I hope to be able to achieve the empathy and knowledge needed to keep finding out how to help folks like me and others, because I know when I was and still am in the position that I currently am, that the real heroes are the ones who offer a ray of hope encouragement and resources for folks like me and others that need the assistance. And I know getting your education, networking, and having to learn to speak up like this is part of it, or at least one step down the road part of it. And I hope to keep improving and as we go on. And yeah, that's a little introduction about me. I really don't have any hobbies or anything because I am a mom. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty, hope everyone has a great week.